1 billion coins, a number every Skyblock player dreams of seeing in their purse. Usually, obtaining such a large sum of money would take countless hours of grinding or extraordinary RNG. Well, what if I told you a money-making method that could get you 1 billion coins in under 7 hours, making over 150 million coins an hour and having little to no requirements? But before we keep going, please consider subscribing so I stay motivated to continue making videos like this. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. Before I tell you what it is, have a guess. Is it A, crafting rods, B, rod crafting, or C, entering my 100 million coin giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers? Okay, enough of the trick questions, but you might be asking, how can I possibly make that much money crafting some worthless old rods? If you haven't already guessed it, in today's video I'll be showing you how to rod craft and many tips and tricks I learnt along the way. Okay, to start off, let's have a look at the requirements. For this completely overpowered money making method, you will need, drumroll please, Magmafish Collection 4. Yeah, that's it. This means you could literally do this and make hundreds of millions of coins an hour on a brand new profile. But of course, there has to be a catch, right? No, not really. But you do need some starting coins as you would need for any craft flip. And it's pretty simple. The more money you use, the more money you'll make per hour. Let me explain. So basically how it works is that you buy order anywhere from 3k to 16k silver magmafish. 3k making you the least amount of money but taking less time to craft, and 16k making you the most amount of money but taking longer to craft. I would recommend you starting off crafting 3k and then go to 6 and then 12 and then finally 16 as you make more and more money. But what are you actually crafting and how do you do it? To do this money making method properly, you'll be crafting magma rods, but not just any old magma rods. You'll be crafting the attributes on the rods as well. There are 2 attribute combinations you will be crafting. The first, or primary one, is double hook fishing speed. The reason why I'm calling it primary is that this is the one most people use, meaning it sells for more. The other attribute combination, or secondary rod, will be Trophy Hunter Fisherman. These sell for a bit less money but is still very important. The order you will craft your rod to maximize profit will be the following. First, you craft all of the double hook fishing speed combinations together into X amount of 6/6 rods. Then you will do the same with the Trophy Hunter Fisherman combination. Now you should just be left with rods with only one useful attribute, for example double hook fisherman or trophy hunter infection. Now all you have to do is find all rods with one of the same attributes and craft them all together. But to maximize profit, as double hook and fishing speed attributes are worth the most, you must craft them in this order: double hook, then fishing speed, then trophy hunter, then fisherman. If you've done it correctly, then the last attribute types, so Trophy Hunter and Fisherman, will have Infection as their second attribute. Now you should be left with the following: X amounts of 6/6 double hook fishing speed and Trophy Hunter Fisherman combinations. You will also have double hook 6 and a random attribute, fishing speed 6 with a random attribute, and the same for Trophy Hunter and Fisherman. Now that you have successfully crafted all the rods together, you can begin crafting your 6/6 rods together to create your 7/7s, 8/8s, 9/9s, or 10/10s, depending on how many rods you crafted. To do this, you must get one of your 6/6 gold roll rods and then apply one double hook 6 and one fishing speed 6 rod using the attribute transfer anvil. Okay, now that you know the basics on how to rod craft, here are some quick tips and tricks to maximize profit and speed up the crafting process. The first thing I do is that I make sure I have 3 inventory slots taken up with an item. This is because now I have the exact amount of inventory slots available to craft a tier 6 attribute. In other words, a tier 6 attribute takes 32 tier 1 attributes to craft, and all of the rods you're crafting will have tier 1 attributes. Another thing you have seen me using was the /attribute transfer command while crafting my rods. This allows you to craft them on your private island. Something else you could do is to set up your crafting station or your massive pile of chests in the corner of your island to minimize lag. But now, the part of the video you've all been waiting for. How much money per hour does this make? Well, I crafted 16,000 silver magmafish on the weekend, and it took me about 2 hours and 10 minutes, including some downtime. Obviously, you won't be able to craft the magma rods as fast as me. It takes a few crafts to get used to, and you might find your own tips and tricks along the way like I did. From this, I managed to craft a 1010 and an 88 primary rod, and a 99, 77 and 66 secondary rod. And with the 16k magmafish at the time costing me 493 million coins in Biodor, I sold all of my rods for a grand total of 828 million coins, or 335 million coins after 2 hours and 10 minutes, making me a whopping 155 million coins per hour. Now obviously prices fluctuate over time, and during marina prices get pretty weird. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down, but they should stabilize after a while like they always do. I know this because me and my friends did rod crafting a fair bit, and we rose the price by quite a lot. We got to a point where it wasn't worth crafting anymore, and we just stopped. Fast forward a few weeks, we come back and it's back to normal. Anyway, if you liked the video, make sure you subscribe. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, and be sure to enter my 100 million giveaway by typing your IGN in the comments below. Anyways, have a good one and goodbye.